everybody, and welcome back to Teaching Natural. My name's Dare. I'm a 5th year high school English teacher, 3rd year avid teacher in SoCal or Southern California. And I kind of have a hair video. It's definitely not a tutorial. It's a kind of first impressions. I'm going to try out the Revlon blow dryer because I am getting my hair dyed and trimmed, and my stylist asked me to come in with my hair already blow dried. So this is gonna be my second time ever blow drying my hair myself since I have been natural, and I went natural like big chopped August of 2016. So I'm a little nervous because my hair, the first time I tried blow drying it, it did not go well. I will maybe insert some pictures if I still have them. But I didn't really like my hair. I've heard so many people talk about this blow dryer, so I wanted to give it a shot and see if I like it. And if I don't like it, you will benefit from the craziness of this journey. So I'm going to talk about the products that I'm going to use. Again, this is not a tutorial. I am just going to figure this out. And then after I have my whole hair appointment, I will talk about what's been going on with my hair because it has been a lot. So let's get started. Okay, so I am using, it's a 10 Miracle leave-in. This is one of my favorite leave-ins. It is pretty light, so when I really need some moisture, I don't use this one, but since it's so light, I'm gonna use it for this blow dry. The only heat protectant I have, because I don't straighten my hair, I don't blow dry my hair unless I really need a trim, and so that's like once every 6 months. I know, bad, but there. But I'm using the Aveda Brilliant Damage Control. We'll see what this does. And then I do have a comb to help me section, and I have my wet brush, which this is my favorite detangling tool ever. And what's nice about the Revlon dryer is that it is the same size as my wet brush, basically, the paddles. So it's pretty flexible. So obviously my hair is already detangled, but if I need a little bit of detangling, I'll go in with this. This can handle about as much hair as my wet brush can. This dryer is so freaking light, and that tells you like how long it's been since I have held a blow dryer, because when I picked up the box from Ulta, I got this from Ulta for 40 bucks. When I picked up the box, I did not know there was a dryer in there. It just felt so absolutely light. Okay, so I'm gonna plug this in. And it has 3 temperature setting, like kind of 3 speeds. So you've got off, cool, low, and high. I tested it. Low is actually pretty freaking warm. So I'm gonna be doing it on low because I don't wanna fry my hair. And then, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to condition my hair, like put my leave-in in, spray my heat protectant, and then I'll come back and real time the blow dry so we can see how long it takes to get through a relatively small section of my hair. I'll kind of give a little bit of first impression, then I'll time lapse everything else, and then I will come back and give my final look. Ignore my little hair things up here on this towel rack. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so I just put some conditioner on it and put the heat protectant. Oh my gosh, if I fry my hair, I'm gonna be so irritated. This is the back section of my hair. I think I'm gonna go smaller sections just so I can work with it. My hair is pretty damp. Excuse my nipples. My hair is wet, so they are out in full force. Yeah, I'm gonna work with a smaller section first until I get the hang of this. So this is what we're gonna work with. I'm gonna do this on low, and I will look up what heat setting that's on. Ooh, my ends really need to be trimmed. All right, real time, let's see how fast it dries. Okay, I just needed to make sure it was gonna get to that. Here we go. Whole. So you just saw that in real time. I did not speed that footage up. Yeah, so low, definitely low. We don't, let me close this door so you can see. Kitties, go. Go, thank you. Okay. So, wow, that was it on low. It got through my roots really well. And again, since I'm just doing this so my stylist can dye my hair, I'm not trying to get this bone straight at all because it's literally gonna get washed. And she's gonna blow dry it a bit to get some of these ratted ends. I am impressed. That is just, ooh, look at these ends. These need to go. Wow. It does not feel, I mean, it doesn't feel great, but I think that's more my products than the blow dryer itself. I would be so scared to use this thing on high because the heat is not hot at all. Like I had it against my skin. It's just, I don't need it on high. Oh, yeah, these are gonna revert. So, okay, so that's this first little section. I don't have any of those like duckbill clips, I think they're called. I just have these butterfly clips, but we're gonna stick that back there. And we're gonna do this next one. I can do this one. I'll do this one real time. Here we go. Okay. It does want to get tangled in my roots a bit, but I have 4C hair, so what doesn't want to get tangled in my roots? It is handling okay when it comes to a tangle, but I just take it out. I don't try to force it through. The bristles do, like, they bend. They do have some bend to them, but they are, you know, pretty stiff. So I don't want to be forcing it through because that will really just be ripping through my hair. But yeah, the plate does bend. So far, it's really easy to clean. One section of my hair done. Oh my gosh, I can feel my other sections dripping. Please no. One section of my hair done, and can you even see this? Yeah, there we go. So that's one section of my hair. This is pretty darn good considering I am not going for bone straight. Oh, one thing I miss about having relaxed hair is just how easily a brush can get through it. Oh, that's so good. It feels so good. Yeah, so this is a thing. Oh snap. I'm obviously not gonna go crazy with blow drying my hair or pressing my hair out, but I think I just did a small section of my hair, you know, dry and straight enough that if I wanted to, sorry, I'm like looking in the mirror because I am so shooketh. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. Yeah, my hair doesn't feel incredible. Again, that is the products probably more so than the dryer itself, but like if I want to do a blowout or if I want to learn to start trimming my hair myself, like, oh my gosh, this is something. Okay, now I'm just gonna time lapse everything so that I can get done with this before I sweat all of this out. So here we go, next section. Reverting almost immediately. Like, this is the new section I just did. This is the first section. Like, it's already starting to revert, which with my hair, honestly, I just never expect it to get straight and stay straight. Obviously, I'm not using a like humidity fighting product. And I'm not going like in on this because I don't want to fry my hair out only to have it have to be blow dried anyway for the trim. Which is why I really wish my stylist would just work with my hair as it is, but it's a little hard out here where I live to find, you know, a great stylist who does everything with your hair the way you want it. So you kind of have to bend and be flexible. I just am being very, very cautious with my hair because, and I'll do an update. I'm already like, me and my hair are not on the best of terms right now. But yeah, I just wanted to come back and say like, all right, it's starting to revert a little and I'm not anywhere near halfway through my hair, so that is something. But I guess if I were trying to get like a straight style, I would have used some sort of like anti-humidity. I am sweating like a mother, like an anti-humidity thing, or I would have gone longer than I am doing. My roots are not getting perfectly straight because when I try to, when I try to dig it in, it is kind of getting caught in my roots. Oh yeah, you definitely can't use it how I'm using it right now, so let's not, so we don't rip my hair out. It is getting caught in some of the under pieces, and I really don't want to have to keep going over, like over and over again. So it's getting it straight, or like not, well, it's blowing it out so that we're getting some length, but it's definitely having trouble getting all the way through. And then my hair itself, like, just, you know, something you got to get used to having with 4C hair is that your hair's never gonna really be slick. Let me not say that, because I'm not experienced enough with blow drying to say your hair is never gonna be slick, but I very rarely get press outs just because, you know, within a few days it's already reverting back. So that's kind of an update on the reversion part. I don't know how people keep their hair from reverting, because this is just, reversion is all I know at this point in time. But I look like that Prince of Egypt, the Prince of Egypt movie with Pharaoh's daughter, how it's kind of just like, or they turned it into Pharaoh's wife. But I'll put a picture right here. That's what I'm looking like right now. That's gonna be our Halloween costume. I don't know what time I started or what time it is now, but I will put the timestamps right here so you can see how long it took me to get through my entire head of hair. This is a lot of hair. Let me put my glasses on because I can't see anything. Oh, okay. Woo! So I'm going to twist this away, and then I'm going to come back with my yays, nays, and takeaways. Yays, nays, takeaways. Let's get in. Okay, so some yays. It is incredibly easy to clean the hair out of this, and really, I didn't have very much hair coming out, but that was more because I detangled before I put the section in. But it is super easy to like just take a little comb or the rat tail part of the comb, obviously not while the dryer's on or plugged in, and just like clean in between these little grates. Super easy. That's a yay. Another thing is this cord, the way it swivels, awesome. I could get through all the awkward positions that I'm sure you're probably going to see in the video that I had to turn this dryer in order to get whatever I needed to get. This swivel cord, great. This, the size of it is really good because again, I could get in and kind of like get the corner in and work with it. That was good. It does not tangle in your hair. And okay, so what I mean by that is if I was coming to a place where like all of my hair would be gathered, it was very easy to take the dryer out work through that section with my own brush, and then go back in with a dryer. So I never had a moment where like I put the dryer in and it was stuck and then I like could not get it out of my hair. It was super easy to get out of my hair. None of my hair got trapped on these little balls. So there's no like chipped edges of paint or anything like that to where it will, you know, snag your hair. It definitely is faster, and I would say the blowout is better than when I have to use you know, a regular blow dryer and the paddle brush. I'd say this is much easier to use for someone who's doing their own hair, and I would argue it's probably easier if you're doing someone else's hair to be able to like just go in that way and not having to kind of maneuver. So those were my yays. Oh, another yay is that the low heat feels low. It feels like a low medium. I only burnt myself once, but I think that was more, I just kept my thumb there a little too long. You kind of have to move the dryer through. So that might completely be user error. But I like this dryer. It's good. I do have some nays. This little turn thing, I'll let it focus so that you can see like off cool. If I do the thing like all YouTubers, no, it's not gonna focus. Off cool, low high. It is really hard to twist this when your hands are slippery from, you know, product, or if your hands are wet. It's kind of difficult to twist it. Not difficult to where like, oh my gosh, it's so frustrating, but definitely noticeable that it's like, that's kind of annoying to get it to low. If you're trying to get it to high, off, or cool, it's pretty easy. But if you're just trying to get it to low, it can be a little bit annoying to do that. And then another con, or a nay, I guess you could say, is the heat plate is really close to, I don't know if you can, yeah, you're not going to be able to see it, but the heating plate is really close to the plastic here. So yeah, if you leave your finger there, or if you leave the hair there too long, like it is going to get, it's going to get hot. Do I have any other yays or nays? Not that I can think of. Like it's a good dryer. Takeaways. If I want to do like blown out twist outs where I have that elongated style, I am more likely to reach for this. I don't really use heat a whole lot of my hair. I will do a kind of follow-up video to see if I got heat damage or anything like that. But this definitely does make it easier. It's not as scary, the thought of blow drying my hair if I need to. This is good. I probably will use this to stretch my twists, if I'm honest. Like after I've already twisted my hair, I might go in and just like set it there to get to the roots. That was another thing it did really well, is if I didn't need to do a pass through, if I just needed to get it in the root, it was really well. So I could see myself using this with a with my twists after I've already twisted them, like holding them out and then just going over it to stretch my twists or to dry the roots of my hair. I could definitely see myself using this to speed up that process. But overall, it's a really good dryer. It's very durable. It's incredibly light. They really thought about the ways that you have to bend or contort or, you know, move your body with this swivel cord. Again, it's light, so they thought about how you're going to be holding your arms and things like that. Overall, it's just a really good dryer. I like it. And then, like I said, I'll come back with an update on my hair about how things are going, and then I'll come back to talk about if I got heat damage from this or the process. So in the meantime and in between time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.